All right, boys and girls, so for today, our book, and for this week, is going to be The Mitten. So remember, we do utilize the same book all week, which seems pretty redundant, but we switch up the activities every single day, and repetition of the book is really useful and helpful for the kids to retain the information. So our book is The Mitten. And look, friends, I brought a mitten today, and we're going to put all of our characters and our animals inside the mitten as we read. Are you ready? The Mitten. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. So look, there's Nicky. I found Nicky. I'm going to put him in my mitten. Bloop. At first, his grandmother did not want white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, you'll never find it, she said. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally, Baba, his grandma, made them. After she finished, she said, "When you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens." So Nicky went outside, and it wasn't long before he dropped one of his mittens. Oh no, look. His mitten was on his hand, and it fell down. Oh no, friends, he lost his mitten. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered his mitten and climbed inside. Look, there is our mole. The mole went in the mitten. Bye, mole. And it was nice and warm, so he decided to stay. Next, a rabbit came hopping by. Hop, hop, hop. Uh-oh. The rabbit looked in the mitten, and he tried to get in, and the mole didn't think there was room for both of them. But when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. The rabbit said, "Let me in." So the rabbit hopped in. Boop. So now we have Nicky, who really isn't in the mitten, but we have the mole and the rabbit in the mitten. I wonder what's going to happen next. Then along came a hedgehog, and that hedgehog said, "That mitten looks so nice and warm. Let me in, let me in." And the rabbit and the mole thought, "There's not enough room." Uh-oh, but then the mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, because look it, he has prickles on him. They made room. So the hedgehog went in. Boop. Uh-oh, as soon as the hedgehog went in, a big owl came by. He swooped down. Because remember, owls have wings and they can fly in the sky. When he decided to move in, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's talons, they quickly let him in. He said, "Let me in, let me in." And the owl flew in the mitten. Uh-oh. Oh no, friends, the mitten, look it, it's getting bigger. There's a lot of animals in that mitten. Up through the snow appeared a badger. Look it, the badger is black and white. And he said, "Let me in, let me in. It looks so warm." And the animals thought, "I don't know if there's enough room." Uh-oh. But when they saw his diggers, because he has big diggers, they gave him room to squeeze in. So the badger squeezed in with his diggers. Oh, wow, friends, this mitten keeps getting bigger and bigger. I don't know if there's any more room for any more animals. Oh no, next came a what? It's a fox. Uh-oh. The fox came and he saw that warm mitten. And the fox poked his little nose in, and when the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room to squeeze in. They didn't think there was room, but when they saw the fox and his sharp teeth, they let him in. Oh no. Guys, this mitten is so big. I don't know if we can fit anything else in there. Oh no. Then came a big brown what? A bear. Oh no. He looked in the mitten. Uh-oh. And he poked his little nose in, and the animals were packed so tight. But what animal would argue with a big bear? The mitten was stretched and it was pulled too many times, but the mitten was knitted so well by his Baba that there was enough room for the bear to fit in. Let's put the bear in. Oh, he's gonna squeeze in. Oh no, friends. Then finally, along came a mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled onto the one space left, right on the bear's nose. So look, what is that, friends? It's a mouse. Can you point to the mouse? Good job. And that mouse went right on the bear's nose. Can you touch your nose? Good job. It was on the bear's nose. Uh-oh. So let's put the mouse in. So now, friends, that is a lot of animals in that mitten. I wonder what's going to happen. Do you remember what animals are in there? We have the mouse, the bear, the owl, the mole, the rabbit, the badger, the hedgehog, and the fox. All of a sudden, the bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers on his nose, began to sneeze. Choo! And all of the animals flew out of the mitten. They went everywhere. Oh no, the force of this sneeze shot the mitten into the sky and the animals went everywhere. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten. It was the lost mitten. He had found it up against the blue sky. It wasn't on the snow anymore, so he was able to see it. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. Uh-oh, but look, friends. Look at the two mittens. Do those look the same size? No, those are not the same size. You can tell this mitten right here is way bigger than that mitten. This mitten is small and this mitten is big. This was the mitten that all of the animals squeezed inside. Well, good thing that he found his other mitten, or else his Baba might have been pretty upset. But friends, I hope you enjoyed the mitten. And now you can go on to do all of the activities for the rest of the week using this story. All right, guys, see you later.